You're ranking on page 1 in Google, but when someone asks ChatGPT or Perplexity the exact question your content answers, your brand isn't cited or mentioned. You're watching competitors get referenced instead. That's the citations gap, and it's growing faster than most marketing teams have anticipated. AI models are choosing competitors to reference even when your content ranks and converts. This video covers why these systems work differently and where to focus first. We work with B2B teams on SEO and AEO every day. We see exactly where all of this breaks down and have experience helping teams course correct. In this video, I'll cover why Google rankings and AI citations work differently, what AI models actually evaluate, and a prioritization framework you can bring back to your team this week. Google ranks pages based on relevance signals, backlinks, and technical factors. You optimize a page and it climbs. The relationship is relatively linear. AI models work differently. ChatGPT, Perplexity, and Google AI Overviews synthesize answers from multiple sources. They don't rank pages, they cite sources that help them construct a confident, well-supported response. A page can rank number 1 for a query in traditional search and never appear in an AI-generated answer for the same question. We see this consistently with our clients. The inputs are different. AI models evaluate topical authority across your entire site, consistency of messaging, content structure, and how well your content supports the specific claim the model needs to make. Here's the mental model. Think of Google as rewarding the best page. AI models reward the most trustworthy and citable source across your entire domain. This means you can do everything right for traditional SEO on a single page and still get 0 AI citations. The game has expanded. Your whole site, your offsite presence, and even how third parties describe you all feed into whether an AI model trusts you enough to cite. So if the inputs are different, what do AI models actually look for? 5 specific signals determine whether AI models cite your content. Let me walk you through each one. 1. Consistent messaging on page and off page. AI models cross-reference your site content with what third parties say about you across the web. If your homepage positioning contradicts your blog content or G2 reviews describe your product differently than you do, models lose confidence in citing you. Align your messaging across owned, earned, and shared channels. 2. Well-architected sites. Well-architected sites use clear topic clusters with logical internal linking organized into hub and spoke structures. AI models follow your site's architecture to assess whether you have depth on a topic or a single surface level page. 3. Clean content structure. Headers that signal the content's argument, concise direct paragraphs, clear claims followed by supporting evidence. AI models parse structure to extract citable statements. A 2024 Princeton and Georgia Tech study on GEO found that content with explicit claims and structured evidence earned up to 40% more citations in generative engine results than unstructured content covering the same topic. 4. Good technical health. Crawlability, page speed, structured data, and XML sitemaps all affect whether AI model crawlers can access and index your content. If Googlebot can reach it, but other crawlers can't, you lose AI visibility. 5. Topical authority. AI models evaluate whether you have credible depth on a subject. One blog post won't earn citations. A cluster of interconnected content covering a topic from multiple angles signals expertise. If you have 15 articles about workflow automation and your competitor has 2, the model builds more confidence in your authority on that topic. The more depth you build, the stronger your citation authority becomes over time. Starting in the right order drives progress. Here's how to sequence the work. Priority 1. Fix your foundation. Audit technical health and crawlability for AI model crawlers specifically. Not all crawlers use the same access paths as Googlebot. Ensure structured data is accurate. Make sure your robots.txt doesn't block AI crawlers you want to reach. A 2025 Originality.ai crawl study found that over 35% of top-ranked sites block at least one major AI crawler through their robots.txt. If that's you, you're invisible to those models before your content quality even matters. Priority 2, align your messaging. Run a messaging consistency audit. Compare how you describe your product on your homepage, in your blog content, in G2 and Capterra profiles, and in PR coverage. Misalignment is one of the fastest ways to lose AI citations. We've seen companies describe themselves as a project management platform on their site and a team collaboration tool on G2. To an AI model, that inconsistency creates uncertainty about what you actually do. Priority 3, build topical depth. Identify 3 to 5 topics where you want AI citation authority. Create content clusters around each one. Prioritize content that makes clear, specific, citable claims backed by data or experience. This work takes months, not days, but the compounding effect is significant because B2B marketing teams are still in the early stages with this work, which creates an early mover window. AI model updates can shift citation patterns overnight, and most coverage of AEO doesn't address this. When ChatGPT pushes a model update, citation behavior can change across billions of queries because of the sheer volume of users on that platform. According to a 2025 Reuters Institute digital news report, ChatGPT reached over 400 million weekly active users globally, which means a single model update can reshape which sources get cited at a massive scale. Perplexity, Bing AI, and Google's AI overviews each have their own update cadences and citation behaviors. What earns a citation on Perplexity today might not transfer to ChatGPT. Usage volumes across LLMs is growing fast, but it's distributed unevenly. ChatGPT dominates in consumer usage. Google AI overviews reach the broadest audience through search. Perplexity indexes a smaller but highly engaged user base. Track where your audience actually uses AI search and prioritize accordingly. The takeaway? Build for consistency and depth. Foundational work survives model updates because it builds the durable signals models reevaluate each time they retrain. Sites with deep, consistent, well-structured content earn citations again. Sites that gamed one version's quirks lose their visibility overnight. Everything I've covered so far falls under what the industry calls AEO, or Answer Engine Optimization. AEO isn't a replacement for SEO. It extends the same foundational work. Technical health, content structure, and topical authority benefit both channels. Teams that treat these as separate strategies end up duplicating effort and missing the overlap. If you do this well, the same content improvements that earn AI citations also strengthen your traditional search rankings. For B2B brands, AI citations matter because your buyers already use AI tools to research solutions, compare vendors, and shortlist options. When a VP of marketing asks ChatGPT what are the best tools for X, and your competitor appears and you don't, that shapes their shortlist before they ever visit your site. If your brand doesn't appear in those answers, you're invisible in a growing share of the buying journey. I'll be honest about the current state of tooling. AI search visibility tools are still nascent and directional. No tool gives you a complete picture of how every model cites your content. Use them for trend-level insights and directional signals, not as ground truth. Teams that build this foundation now will have a measurable head start as AI search adoption grows across the buyer journey. Let me bring this together. Here are takeaways you can act on. 1. Google rankings and AI citations are different systems with different inputs. Ranking for a query doesn't mean you'll get cited for it. The citations gap is real and it affects pipeline. 2. AI models evaluate consistent messaging, clean content structure, technical health, and topical authority across your entire web presence. 3. Prioritize in order. Fix technical foundations first, align messaging across channels second, then build topical depth. 4. Model updates create volatility. Build for depth and consistency, not for any single model's current behavior. You rank in Google, but don't get cited by AI because AI models evaluate trust, consistency, and topical depth across your entire presence, not the relevance of a single page. If you want help building an SEO and AEO strategy that drives pipeline for your B2B company, go to www.10speed.io and book a call with our team. We'll audit your current organic performance, identify your biggest AI visibility gaps, and build a plan to close them. There's a link in the description as well. If you found this video useful, please subscribe. We publish videos like this on SEO, AEO, and LLM optimization for B2B teams.